Hello and welcome to Aaron Lewis Central. Now, I watched the England game earlier, as I gather many people did, and I have to say I'm quite impressed with certainly the first half performance and obviously bits of the second half. I kind of feel like Ireland sort of changed up their shape, but credit to Lee Carsley, I feel like he kind of changed personnel really, really good, brought Angel Gomez into the six. Sort of, Morgan Gibbs-White came on and was quite effective. But the first half, as in Anthony Gordon, looked sensational. Really, really energetic, really, really lively. Jack Grealish looked happy and he was smiling. He looked comfortable in an England shirt, rather than sort of playing this bit part cameo. I'll bring you in when I want to bring you in and sort of role with Gareth Southgate. Jack Grealish is one of the best players that we have for England, and I'm so happy to see him, even though it was against Ireland, playing in the English shirt. I'm really, really happy. Declan Rice took his goal really, really well. And for the first half, I thought, wow, do you know what I mean? For a little while, I was sitting down watching the game and England looked really, really comfortable. Nothing to worry about. The ball's bopping all over the pitch. Players are rotating. The wingers are, in Saka and Gordon, are playing really, really well. I really, really liked it. Lee Carsley seemed to have maybe put the players at a bit more ease, and maybe they got too comfortable in the second half and some changes needed to be sort of made to reconstruct it and sort of get comfortable again. Harry Kane was a bit of a concern, if I'm being honest with you. He kind of didn't look up for it. I know he's been playing for Bayern Munich recently, and he just looked a bit like everyone else. Looked really lively and energetic. He looked a bit behind the pace and sort of maybe slow down a bit of our attacks a bit more. And I've seen a lot of people that I was kind of watching the game with sort of saying to me that, maybe it's time to maybe let Harry Kane, sort of drift him out of the team a little bit. But I don't know about that. Harry Kane's a world-class striker. So, we'll have to obviously see what happens within time, what Lee Carsley seems to think might be the best course of action. But there is obviously other talent there. There's Ivan Toney, there's Ollie Watkins, there's other options there. But a fit Harry Kane is obviously, got to be still worth, being in the England team. But, a couple of shaky moments, nothing really to write home about. The Irish kind of reorganised their midfield and started to sort of play more cohesively and sort of give us a bit more problems. But as I said, Angel Gomez came on, looked really, really assured. Kobbie Mainoo probably didn't have the best of games, but I don't really like him playing in that role, to be honest with you. I'd rather see him enjoying himself, playing a bit further forward as well. So that's something that I kind of feel like maybe Lee Carsley can sort of maybe try to get the best out of him, and probably for Manchester United as well, to get the best out of Kobbie as well, sort of thing. He's looked a bit, not really playing with that smile on his face recently. Do you know what I mean? I think he's had a lot of football and obviously a fantastic talent, but we don't want to rush him too much. We don't want to burn him out. So I kind of feel like with Kobbie, do you know what I mean? Maybe playing him in his favourite position a bit more. Morgan Gibbs-White looked really, really good. He's a top quality player for me. Obviously, in the Premier League, you don't really have his type too much, really. Really exciting, sort of like, played a really, really good through ball to Saka, who should have probably buried that on another day. But, we'll take it. But, yeah, a really, really good result. Don't really have anything to moan about, really. I thought, for once you watch an England game, a few kind of scary moments, but nothing to write home about. And I was really, really impressed with the manager, Lee Carsley, today. Do you know what I mean? He handled his interview very well after the game. I like when he said that he's kind of on his kind of iPad looking at the way other teams play, so he knows how to counter it and stuff like that. Really, really good, and possibly a bit different than what Gareth Southgate would be, which is more pragmatic kind of football, and wait to be counted on before you do something. So I would like to see England be proactive and essentially sort of go for games, go for the jugular a bit more. Liking it so far. Only one game in, but I'm really impressed with that. And I'm looking forward to seeing more games under England with Lee Carsley. And do you know what I mean? If he does what he keeps on doing, what he's doing, and the players develop, the players that they really enjoy it. If this continues, mate, give it a Carsley. Thank you very much. If you did enjoy the video, please consider liking and subscribing to Aaron Lewis Central. Thank you very much.